Hey guys, I am back. It's been a while, but there has been a lot going on for me, and these past couple of months have been crazy insane. Um, so the last video I made was pretty much talking about the struggles with parents and religion, and today I really want to focus on a really touchy subject with a lot of people. Having hope and continuing to be persistent when it comes to your parents accepting you. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick recap. I can't even talk today. I can't talk because I'm eating popcorn. Christmas popcorn, by the way. So good. Anyways, now my mouth is full. But point is, I have been going through hell a lot. So I got my car stolen. That is a whole new different story to even tell you guys because it's hilarious. It's not hilarious when it happened because it was depressing. I couldn't eat. It was insane. But I got my car stolen. I've been dealing with my parents, and I have some type of good news. And this is why I want to tell everyone out there who has problems with family and religious parents, and overall just dealing with parents, accepting that you're gay. Um, so I am 25, and I have been dealing with my parents. I don't want to say dealing, but because they are loving parents. But I have been battling with them since I was 20. Since I was 25, I'm not 25 now. Since I was 17, and it finally has come to a point where my parents are okay with it, And why I tell you guys this was because on Thanksgiving Day, I was dating someone, and actually came to my house for dinner. And my mom is like, "Oh, I thought that you were going to bring this person today," and I was just like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, I thought you were gonna bring this person for dinner. I made a spot for you at the table, and the reason why I didn't bring this person was because I didn't want my parents to be like, oh, blah blah." I was a little bit sensitive about it because my brothers, brought their girlfriends, and I didn't want to make a huge deal because my parents and I are still trying to work things out. But the fact that my mom was able to say that, I made a place for her at the dinner table was when I finally realized that she has really come around. So I I want to tell you guys that there's going to be times where your parents are gonna say the most absurd things. My mom has told me that she'd rather die than watch me get married with a woman, or she wouldn't want this, or she's not allowed the house, a bunch of stuff. And my dad has said things to me too. But I think that it comes to a point where your parents really have to decide. You know, um, what's more important, having a relationship with my daughter, or just not talking to her. I wasn't talking to my parents for months, and when I talked to them, it was the most short-ended conversations ever. So the way that I did it throughout the years is you have to be really strong. And there's times where you're gonna feel like you can't do it anymore, where you're just gonna give in to your parents and you're gonna do what they say. But I grew up with really good values in my life, so I knew that I was following those values. It was just going to be differently. It was gonna be with a girl. So there was times where I felt like I was wrong, like I needed to change, like okay, this time I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna give a guy an opportunity, and I did. I'm not gonna lie, I did give certain guys chances, to talk to, but I wasn't comfortable. Like the things that normal couples do, like a straight couple, holding hands outside, doing this. Like I wasn't comfortable. Like I was totally comfortable with like being with a girl and like going out and holding her hand and kissing her in public. Like that's that was me, and that is me. So I think that now that I'm an adult, my parents see that you can't tell me what to do anymore. Not only that, because Hispanic families, a culture, they are very like a tight unit community. That even you can be 40 and they'll still want to tell you what to do. But my point is that you have to keep being persistent. And there is times where it's gonna suck, it's gonna hurt, you're gonna feel like, man, it's done. I can't do this anymore. I want to get out. But I have endured, and like I said again, my parents are not horrible people, but I have endured a lot of words that I felt that shouldn't have been said to me because initially I'm a good person. I'm an adult. I have goals in my life. There's things I want to do. I'm not this, I'm not that. but because I am gay, I was associated as like, oh, she's going the wrong path. So I what I can advise I can give you guys is communicate with your parents as hard it is, because there's times I didn't want to talk to my parents at all, but the last time we talked, I pretty much I called our local priest, and he's such a great guy. He's really young, an awesome individual, because I wanted things to change. I couldn't handle not talking to my parents. I hated the miscommunication. I wasn't comfortable coming to my house. So this awesome young priest came to my house. He's a great guy, and I pretty much told my parents, "Hey, we're coming to my house. I'm gonna meet you at the house. I want to have a meeting. You, Dad, and me." And I pretty much sat them down there and just told them how I felt. I'm like, and that wasn't the first time they heard things from me, but I felt really happy because I was just able to tell them, like, you know what, like, I'm an adult now, so I know you guys have told me a lot of things. You have told me a lot of things, but it's either now or you're losing me. So my mom has really been trying, and she's really been trying to come around, and you know, I'm able to talk to her about the girl that I'm dating, and it's really nice. And it's still a work in progress. It's a lot of work to be done, but what I want to convey in this video is that, don't give up. And it may seem like, man, like, this is impossible, but it's not, because there's hope. And just have meetings with your families, like, talk to your mom, and trust me, I know there's parents that don't, they have such, like, different mindsets. I've had so many arguments with my mother that are insane. But at the end of the day, they're your family, and they love you, and they care about you, and they want the best for you. And I take it as a learning process. I take it as the things that I want to take from my parents for me, so that one day I can be a great parent to my kids. But I'm happy that that aspect of my life is kind of better. But I just want to know how you guys feel. I want to know what you guys are dealing with. I want to know how your parents are, like the things that you guys go through every day, because, I can look perfect right now. I have a beautiful smile right now. I can smile like, hey, but not everything's great. There's still things that I have to work on. There's still things that I have issues with, and it's okay to be open. It's okay, like, to be exposed, because we're not perfect. And it's insane, how life takes a turn on you. But one thing I can say is that I literally have hit rock bottom at one point, and the only thing you can do from being at rock bottom is going up. And sometimes it may seem like, man, you're stuck at this one place and you don't know how to get up, but you just have to do it. You just little by little. And believe me, there's days that I'm just like, I'm stuck, and there's days where I'm feeling so down. But I think about all the things that I have made progress in, and all the things that I've done, and my sexuality, and feeling better about myself. And there's one thing I can say: I do absolutely feel better about myself. So, point is that don't give up, be persistent, and be strong. Believe in yourself, and know that it does not matter that you're straight, gay, bisexual, whatever. You are you, and you are entitled to be you, and you should never, even your parents that created you, allow them to take that from you, because you are you. So, I hope to hear from you guys, and I will see you guys next time. And have a Merry, 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 Merry Christmas.